for joining Jamf and Google, JNUC's virtual session number 1210. My name is Alex Bauer. I'm a customer engineer for Google Chrome browser enterprise team, and I work directly with enterprise customers and I help them with any technical questions they might have about their Chrome browser deployments. I work with our product team to test out new features, and I do some of our product documentation. I'm very excited today to dive into the session where we will cover a handful of relevant topics, including Jamf and Chrome on macOS, Jamf and Chrome on iOS, Google's Beyond Corp enterprise solution, and a roadmap into our Chrome products in the Apple ecosystem. First, let's talk about Jamf and Chrome on macOS. Chrome on Mac brings all the benefits of the Google and Apple platforms together, including proactive security, which is a huge focus for our team, productivity like the recently launched tab groups feature, which allows you to organize your tabs by theme. For example, right now I have my to-do tabs, my work tabs, and my personal tabs grouped separately. Centralized management simplifies your browser management in one console. Google is there to support you in every tab, in whatever it's search or translate or any of the other Google features that we offer in Chrome browser. And Chrome device continuity, especially with the rise of hybrid work, it gives you the capability to pick up where you left off on another device, which is key to productivity. First, let's look at how Chrome simplifies browser deployment management. Chrome Browser Cloud Management is our solution that enables admins to easily manage Chrome deployments of any size from the cloud. Administrators can enroll desktop devices into organizational units and manage all browsers of these enrolled devices via the Google Admin Console. They can also apply policies to organizational units and deploy these policies to the enrolled browsers. Admins will also be able to gain insights into their deployment, as well as delegate admin privileges or responsibilities to other people in the organization. For example, you could have a delegated admin for the help desk and another delegated admin for the information security team. And we're excited to announce that we have a ton of new capabilities coming to Chrome Browser Cloud Management to support enhanced extension management. We know extensions can be a pain point for admins, and we're always trying to make their life easier with many improvements related to that. Extension Workflow is a new feature that allows end users the capability to request extensions, and I'll give you a glimpse into how this feature works shortly. Next is Extension Toolbar Pinning. This one is pretty self-explanatory, but it's super helpful for end users to find important extensions quickly without having to go look deeper into other menus of the browser. And we also have two new features currently in our Trusted Tester program or our beta program. This first one is the extension details page, which gives admins more insights into specific extensions, including the permissions they have access to, their rating, how many end users are using them, their status in the App Store, and so much more. Additionally, extension version pinning allows admins to pin extensions to a specific version in their enterprise. Now let's look at what extension workflow looks like for your users. If you were to block all extensions in your environment, except of what's been allowed to install, you had previously no way of allowing your users to request an extension to be added to the allow list. With this new capability, when a user goes to the Chrome Web Store and tries to install an extension that hasn't been approved for use in the enterprise, when they click on Add to Chrome, they now have the capability to send a request for that extension to be approved for use in the enterprise. Additionally, as an admin, you now get a full dedicated list that deals with extensions requests. This extension request list gives you a tally of how many times a specific extension has been requested, what is its link to the Chrome Web Store, what permissions it's using, and so forth. And based on that, you can take an action such as approving it, denying the request, or force installing the extension. For the end users that have requested the extension, if you choose to allow the extension, they will get a notification in their browser that informs them that they are now able to install it from the Chrome Web Store. If you force install the extension, it will appear on all the devices managed in a specific organizational unit. And if you deny the extension request, the users can try again. Chrome Browser Cloud Management is also super helpful when it comes to troubleshooting. One feature that we got many requests from admins was the capability to clear the cache and cookies remotely on a machine. Especially with more people working from home, this is extremely useful when it comes to help desk calls. Now admins can send remote commands through the Chrome Browser Cloud Management console to delete that data from the browser and hopefully shrink down the time they spend on a call with their end users. We're also working on expanding these capabilities and adding new actions in the near future. Policy merging and precedence is another common pain point for admins. Our new Cloud User Policy Merge option was added to allow merging of list and dictionary policies from both cloud and local policies. New policy is in development to allow cloud user policies to take precedence over cloud machine policies, which will give the administrator endless possibilities on how they can deploy policies into their machines. Next, let's talk about Jamf and Chrome on iOS. I'm extremely excited to announce that all the benefits of Chrome Browser Cloud Management are coming to iOS. Jamf Pro provides the admin a very simple enrollment workflow where the admin downloads our app config file from the admin console. They update the structure of the app config file via the app config generator. They copy and paste that new updated structure into Jamf Pro, and then they deploy it in their environment. And you can easily configure any sort of Chrome browser policies across your mobile fleet through the Chrome Browser Cloud Management solution. Similarly to what I mentioned earlier, a huge value add from Chrome Browser Cloud Management is the visibility into your deployment. And now you can define a simple configuration policy that applies for all of your Apple devices, including MacBooks, iPads, and iPhones. Also, all the reports available through Chrome Browser Cloud Management can be used to get insights into your mobile devices. And for even more insights, you can use APIs to export data from Chrome Browser Cloud Management. Takeout API allows you to retrieve or update a browser entry in the console, delete the browser from an OU, or move a browser between OUs. Our enrollment token API allows you to create, list, or revoke tokens for a specific OU. Our reports API allows you to run either the version or the apps and extension usage reports. Our policy APIs allows you to configure browser policies that are available in the admin console directly via commands instead of having to go through the user interface. Our version history gives you visibility into the versions of Chrome in your deployment. And our extension details lets you learn more about the extensions being used in your organization. Next thing I want to cover is Google's newly released BeyondCorp Enterprise solution. This is Google's zero trust solution that provides simple and enterprise-grade secure access to business-critical applications and cloud services directly from Chrome, while ensuring that your private data is also protected. Some of the core benefits of BeyondCorp Enterprise fall into these three buckets: visibility and reporting, advanced data protections, and advanced threat protections. Visibility and reporting gives you the capability to get alerts of risky user activities, flagged content transfers, detailed reporting into URL visits, application access, and it's available for both managed and unmanaged devices. It's always accessible through the Chrome Browser Cloud Management solution. Data protection gives you the capability to detect and prevent sensitive data loss, stop copying and pasting of protected content in and out of the browser, prevent both accidental and unintentional exfiltration of company data, and enforce data protection policies. And threat protection gives you the capability to filter and block harmful URLs in real time, identify phishing sites and malicious content in real time, as well as stopping of suspicious files and malware transfers before they exploit your network by analyzing them real time in a Google-hosted and secured sandbox environment. And the last thing is the capability to protect user credentials and passwords. Now let's take a look at our roadmap for Chrome. For Chrome on Mac, we've recently released PKG and DMG installers for the Apple-based MacBooks. With that, we also expanded and we've started offering for our admins our universal package offering. And this allows the admin to now just download a single package and deploy it to all of their macOS devices, regardless of whether they are Intel or Apple Silicon, and the installer applies the correct binaries for each platform. For the Google Update package for macOS, we added the target channel and version rollback policies. The target channel policy allows you to dynamically move a browser between the dev, beta, and stable channels without having to download other packages or reinstall Chrome. The version rollback gives you peace of mind that in case a new version of Chrome has incompatibilities in your environment, you can easily downgrade it without having to deal with downloading or deploying other packages. You just set up the policy and the browsers automatically downgrade to the desired version. They also make your life a lot easier when it comes to managing Chrome versions because you can directly define what versions you can pin the browser to or roll back to if needed. We're also working on a new update mechanism which will introduce various optimizations to the Apple ecosystem, and that should be coming out sometime towards the end of the year or early next year. For Chrome on iOS, we've recently launched our Chrome browser file management integration, which we just covered in the previous slides. And we're working on adding more policies to this to bring it to parity, where applicable, with the macOS platform. Thank you so much for listening, and we look forward to seeing you in the near future in another JNUC session.